All right, in the world of big tech, considerable energy and money is being put into healthcare initiatives now. One veteran healthcare company is trying the same move, but it's from its own side. Bertha Coombs joins us now with a special guest. Good morning, Bertha.
Good morning, Joe. I'm with Bruce Broussard, the CEO of Humana, at their new Studio H, taking the wraps here, giving us an exclusive look. Bruce, you know, Humana has not been shy about making acquisitions. You acquired Kindred Home Care last year, and you're integrating more sort of physician services. Why effectively do your own startup when it comes to digital health?
It's less about startup. It's really more of how can we integrate the services that we offer our members, both from a personalized point of view and from a simplification point of view. And it's the integration of that we're trying to enable. We have a lot of technology partnerships throughout the country, but it's really how do we do that together and bring it for our members in a holistic orientation.
What is it that brought you to Boston rather than, say, going to Silicon Valley, although you do have offices there as well, or in New York, where your former acquirer Aetna is looking to start its own digital hub?
Well, we did a lot of research and concluded that Boston has a great both talent and a lot of companies here that are oriented to health technology. And as we defined it more around health technology, we concluded that we needed the ability to partner and in addition to recruit talent. And this town has wonderful capabilities in both.
You are just down the street from Vertex Pharmaceuticals in the area that's this new area called the Boston Seaport, where there are a lot of tech startups. And just across town is Amazon's joint venture, Haven. You announced about the same time a year ago, and yet they've been under wraps. They haven't apparently launched anything new. You're set to launch a new virtual primary care service for small health groups. Talk about how being here and having this kind of digital hub helps you do that more quickly.
A few things. First, we do develop products in an agile fashion. And so what you'll see, and even in this office, you'll see us bring customers in, interview them, and then our product design goes and designs them, and then comes back and talks to the customer. So we have this very agile orientation to get products out as quickly as possible. They're not going to be perfect, but the customers are helping us develop that. So first, it's just how we design products and go to market. The second thing is the ability to do that in a way that we have great talent. And what we've been able to amass over the last year in being able to develop this office is some really good health technology talent. And that's allowed us to get product out to market. And then the last thing, it's not bad being 25% of the Medicare Advantage marketplace and being able to do that at scale.
One of the interesting things is a couple of years ago you partnered with a health tech-enabled insurer, Oscar Health. And now this year they're launching a Medicare plan, and here you are going into technology. Do some of these partnerships make you sort of think you can do it better?
No, I think you'll see us continue to partner, and it's more around this finding the sweet spot between advancing our partners' business model and strategy and advancing ours. And the Oscar was a great example on the commercial side. But we felt that our ability, both from a Medicare Advantage and really on behalf of our members of what we're trying to get accomplished, it was much better for us to integrate it together in the back side of it as opposed to partnering and being able to do that with many partnerships. And we have a number of partnerships that we're still part of. So we're not doing this on our own. We're still building an ecosystem to allow us to advance it, but do it in a way that is really on behalf of our members working back.
One of the things that continues to evolve and change is policy. And these days in Washington, there's a lot of focus on really trying to drive down costs. Just yesterday, the Speaker of the House unveiled the Democrats' new plan to bring down drug costs. What do you think about the government sort of setting a cap on how much drug companies can increase their prices?
Well, that's a complicated question, and I don't want to get into all the details there. I do think overall we have to be oriented to lowering costs in healthcare. I think the ability to do that both at the counter and make it more affordable, so whether it's a maximum out-of-pocket expense, which we are very pro for because we do that today in our Medicare Advantage product, unlike a Medicare fee-for-service. And then the second thing is also to make it totally affordable. And what I mean by that is lowering the cost of care. And what you see here at Studio H is really that, is how do we proactively manage health to slow disease progression.
But do you think the government can hold prices down, and do you think that's a good idea?
I think the government can help and assist whether create competition, and in addition, in certain areas, regulate the price. I think that's one of the responsibilities they should look at. But I really would encourage also to encourage competition, because I think competition creates innovation, and when you create innovation, everyone wins. I think just putting a cap on pricing is something that you can do in some areas, but create a market that has innovation.
Bruce Broussard, thanks so much for joining us.
Enjoyed it.